What is good? Osiris here, stuck in the middle. I'm on my MacBook, so the mic isn't going to be great, but I wanted to step away from vacation time to talk about a little bit about this Alex Stein AOC encounter. What I first want to talk about is Alex Stein here is in the forefront, and AOC is walking up in this beige type of dress. And he's saying some things to her, basically hitting on her. He's not using any vulgar language. He is being clearly disrespectful, though, trying to troll her into a reaction. First thing I want to look at is this dude here in the black. That looks to be, I have not got confirmation, it looks to be her fiance. He looks like the same redhead, Birkenstock wearing dude that we saw in some of her other videos, or her other pictures. I don't know why he's holding a cane. At first I did not think that was her fiance because he had a cane, almost like he was blind. But I don't know. I don't know what that is. Maybe somebody can comment and let me know. But this dude is with AOC. And they are looking at Alex Stein right now, trolling them, being highly disrespectful. And he keeps on walking. This dude keeps on walking. His pace is faster than AOC's. At this point, he has allowed AOC to get behind him right here. Very similar to some other videos I did. If you are a dude in this type of situation, I'm not looking for any violence, not looking for any escalation. At the very least, you should be in between the threat or heckler, and he absolutely is a threat. I don't know what his mind, and I have nothing against Alex Stein. He did that song with Bryson Gray recently, and I was like, he's like the ODB of like the non-left hip hop. I have nothing against him. He's funny. He's done some great stuff. This was not one of them. This was a terrible moment, but he is a threat, though. I don't know you like that. If you're AOC, AOC doesn't know him like that. I don't know you like that. So you should be in between your fiance, if that's him. I don't know if that's him or not. He's still wearing those shoes and the pale skin and the red hair, so it looks like him. You've got to have your body in between the threat and your fiance or your girl. Why is your pace so fast? It almost was like you saw because they saw the threat right here. They saw the threat right here, and his pace kind of picked up. Somebody called him a double soy latte on Twitter. This is why. Why is your pace picking up? And you're not even looking. You don't even know. Who are you talking to right now, bruh? You're in a threat, in a situation where you need to know what that dude is doing. I need to have my eyes on him. And so if somebody's talking to me, I'm like, now's not the time. We're walking in. I'm going to take a look at what's going on. And I need to know where my girl is to see what's happening. So AOC turns to look at this dude because she's fuming mad, in my opinion. And her fiance keeps walking. This bruh, man, where you going, bruh? Bruh. Bruh, your girl's right here. She's still right here. I don't know if he's blind or what. I'm not laughing about that. I don't know what's happening. I just don't know. I don't know where he's going. Bro, where you going, bro? So he stopped. So she stopped, and this woman with them sees what's happening. The woman doesn't know what AOC is going to do, so she's trying to step in between where her man should be. And if he's blind, then that explains it. I don't know. I do not know. So I'm just leaving the door open. Just hypothetically, in this situation, this should not happen. So she's the one that kind of says, whoa. Not that she needed to protect her necessarily, but she's just like, there's nothing good coming from this. So whoever this woman is tries to stop AOC. AOC, after the fact, said she wanted to deck him, I think, something to that effect. Who knows if it wasn't this woman that changed AOC's mind. Who knows what her mind was going into it. I kind of like when women wear different color heels. She did the all same color, neutral look. But that's beside the point. She's going over to him. To me, she doesn't look happy. This person comes to kind of try to get in between, and then she does a peace sign, and then she walks away. And I don't know where her fiance. She's like, "Where's that nigga?" AOC probably like, "Where that nigga at? Where's my man at?" That nigga in the cafeteria while she's still right next to the threat. And then she goes away. The dude is halfway around the corner. Bruh, I don't know who raising these people, man. And it's up to AOC too. Who are you rolling with? That's the dude you're rolling with? You don't take my word for it. AOC went on and asked men on Instagram what advice they have for other men who want to stand up to abusers and harassers but struggle to in the moment. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I don't know what type of dude she is with, but this, not only did that happen, she went on Instagram and basically called her own fiance, which it looks like who that was. She basically called him a bitch on Instagram. She basically said, "I asked other men who aren't bitches on Instagram what advice they have for other men who are soy lattes who want to stand up to abusers and harassers, but they are cucked in the moment." That's what she did. That's my interpretation of this. And then she goes on to say, here's what they had to say. Sarah Ferris was inside the Capitol and said AOC asked to speak with female and LGBT reporters to warn us that the man who harassed her is affiliated with credentialed news outlet. I believe he was with Blaze. And they said she said her staff called Capitol Police 5 times to get them to do something. Whoa, 5 times for that? Which was terrible. I'm going to get to that in a second. I am not supporting Alex Stein on this. I'll get to that in a second. AOC called the cops 5 times. This is the same person who said in regards to Brett Kavanaugh, remember, who had just got a threat to unlive him, a credible threat of unliving him about a month before this. And then people were outside a restaurant protesting him. Who knows what their intent is? Way more dangerous than this AOC situation. AOC says, poor guy, he left before his souffle because he decided half the country should risk death if they have an ectopic pregnancy within the wrong state lines. It's all very unfair to him. The least they could do is let him eat cake. The same person who called the Capitol Police 5 times in this incident. I got no beef with Alex Stein. I've got no beef with Dinesh D'Souza. And I have no beef for you if you disagree with me here. But this is just where we part ways. Dinesh D'Souza said, it's time for us to do to them what they routinely do to us. Nah, bruh. That don't make no sense at all. Because obviously, if you're willing to do to them what they do to, just using us, generally speaking, that means you've become them. No thanks. I'm out. If you think a grown man, Alex Stein, going up to a woman, disrespecting her in the manner that he did, basically hitting on her when it's not, it's just out of the blue. It's disrespectful to her fiance. It's not how I'm not rolling with anybody that does that at this point in my life. Maybe when you're 18 and you're just stupid, but not a grown ass man. Dinesh D'Souza, you're a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass man. Alex Stein, you're a grown ass man. I ain't condoning this. Are you crazy? What you're falling victim to is the ends justifying the means. It's no different than Black Lives Matter saying violence is okay. Notice Dinesh said, we're going to do what they do to us. He didn't draw any lines. He didn't draw like, okay, within the boundaries of the law. He might add that later for clarification. It's Twitter. But he didn't in that tweet. He did not say that. You're just falling victim to the whole point of Marxism. Now, this is a different version of Marxism. But the literal point of Marxism is to get two people, two sides fighting against each other, make it so no one can be in the middle. You've got to be on one of the other sides. And you fight each other, and that topples a society. And then you can replace the elite of the society with new people. If you don't get people to fight and break down the system, how do you topple the society? But that's the old Marxism. This new form of Marxism, it's neo-Marxism, it's controlled by the elite. If you fall for their trap, these actions continue to escalate and they have control of all the institutions. So there's no toppling the cabal with this type of interaction. What you do is you get squashed like J6ers. You fall for the bait. What Alex Stein did here is unacceptable. This is where we part ways, Alex Stein. Dinesh, who's great with the 2000 Donkeys movie. Alex Stein, I've played his clips. He's hilarious. But this is where you go, you do you, bruh, and I'll go do something else. I'll go cop some Rippaverse comic books because what you're doing is clown stuff. Cheering for this and rewarding it only leads us to that more outrageous and more dangerous place. The only thing that will accomplish is to get the state to crush us, in quotations. So how do we win? We have to win a numbers game. We have to win the hearts, minds, and souls of most people. Most people are having fun with their kids. They're working hard. They're ignorant to what's happening. They're not paying attention. That's the battlefield that I want to be on, and actions like this do not help. In fact, they hurt. Here we are. One side is a misogynistic. Here we are. One side is a misogynistic prick. The other is a liar who pretends to be a victim. People defend nonsense on both sides due to tribalism. Welcome to the devolution of America.